Hey, Free Falcon here. We're going to be starting a new game of Oxygen Not Included. We're just going to go on the base starting. Nice and balanced world here. I got hit with the hurricane. Haven't really had much time to get in gaming. We didn't have power for a couple weeks. Then when we did get power back, we didn't have any internet, so I wasn't able to do any videos or gaming in general. But once we got power back, I was able to get on and play this with no internet. So I've really gotten back into this. And let's look at our starting 3 here. So increased bladder, I'm okay with that. We do have research, cooking, and farming. That's only 4 plus there. So let's start with the building. That's 5, that's 9 on the building. Germ resistance, I'm okay with that. And increased decor, I think that's a pretty decent guy there. And then we'll go for digging, excavation, already with a 3. Does use more air, but I think we'll be fine with that. And then let's look at a researcher. Noodle arms we definitely don't want. I think we can do a little better. And yeah, I think we'll go with this. We're just going to go single stats on these. I think most of the rest we'll get will probably be multi-stat guys. We'll just kind of have some specific. Alright, so we've got looks like a pretty good start here. We got multiple water sources. And let's start here by digging out here. More of that oscillate. And then we are going to have a good place to set up a nature preserve right there. Let's see, where do we have our metal? Looks like just kind of scattered around us. We don't want to dig, we don't want to uncover that water just yet. Alright, let's go ahead and queue up our ladder here. Explore it down a little bit. And I think we'll just drop everything into this here reservoir for water. So if we're doing that, let's go ahead and cancel this. No, not yet. We want to go down a little lower. We want to go down to that level. And then we'll just cascade drop all of this down through here. Let's drop us a couple outhouses for temporary. We're going to tear these down. We just want to make sure we're good there. And let's do our schedule while we're waiting on... Oh, hold on, let's queue this. Let's dig this out here. And that'll drop all of that down in there. Start here. And we'll just go up with a ladder, I think. Yeah, we'll just ladder into that one. Let that drop over there. Alright, and then let's ladder here. Put our door there. And then we can do our Our bed's on the other side there. Apparently we haven't hit any metal yet. Let's cancel going down just yet. Let's go up. And we'll dig this out. That'll get us a little bit of metal. And that'll uncover that ocelite so we don't have to rush so quickly to get to our oxygen production. And then we'll come through and dig here. That'll get us a good amount of metal as well. Alright, so now we can put our door in. And let's just stay at that same level, which is fine. Alright, now let's look at our rooms. We are looking to do a nature preserve. So we need a minimum of 32. Why are we suffocating? Hurry up. Alright, so we want 32 spaces. So let's see what we got. It's 27. So we'll restart our room at the other side of that. Right here. And we'll take that out. That'll give us a 32 space, right? 36, which is fine. Alright, and then that'll be 4, so this will basically be here, and then we'll do our bedrooms on the other side of this. Alright, now first, hold on, let's cancel this. We will do a ladder. And let's see. That's 1. Yeah, we can fit at least 2. And what we don't want, we want to force our people to go through here. So what we're going to do is go ahead and put in doors. And let's see, we want at least 24, so here, so we might put in, he was right, is that right? 24, 20, let's go over a little more. Alright, so 24. That'll be right there on those two. So we need to put one here. There. want to put this here. Right there. Do a ladder. Let's dig that out there. Alright, that'll be 2 bedrooms. And for now we're going to throw in multiple cots, but we'll break it up as we get going. So let's see where our... We need to go into furniture, cots, and we'll throw in 3 in each just to get going. Let's see what we get. We can start off with the pom-pom suit, which isn't bad. That'll give us some... But we probably need some help. So digging and decorating, that's not too bad. Won't do. Here, tidying. So that's only 4. That's 7. But won't do husbandry or agriculture. It doesn't really have what we need. Tidying's good. I think this is our winner here. Yeah, well, agriculture is good. We'll need a lot of that. I was hoping for a ranching, but we'll just take what we can get. Alright, so let's go ahead and throw him on digging. And we'll go ahead and pop these as open. Not to slow down. Alright, and then let's see, schedule. We don't need these extra blocks here. And we can go ahead and add in additional work schedules here. While we're waiting for them to do some stuff here. Alright. Now let's get us our bathroom, our permanent bathroom in place. We'll want 2 bedrooms on this side as well. So that's 24. Oh, we are going to hit some sort of, this is going to be some sort of geyser right here. Alright, that might change everything. Start with our medicine. We want to throw in, and the ideal here is we want them to wash their hands. We want to force them to wash their hands because they won't otherwise after using the bathroom. So this will force them to wash after they leave here. And now we don't really need those. We'll leave those just for a minute. And let's look at our oxygen. I think we're okay for the moment. Alright, and now we need access to water. So let's dig that down here. And then we'll tap into our reservoir. We'll make an official reservoir a little later. So nothing over there. Alright, we got a natural gas up here, which will be good for power. Coming in, we got our bedrooms up and running. We got our bathroom up and running. Now our next thing we need to work on is going to be our research. So we need to be able to research stuff out quickly. So we're going to go into stations, and we're going to leave a space there. Actually, we did that too close. Of course we did. So a lot of times we'll leave 3 spaces because the transit tubes later on, but I've kind of gotten away from using those, so I think we're not going to bother. And we're going to make this an actual research room here. So we're going to come in and do that, and then stations, we're going to put, I like to do 2 to start. And we're going to put in our power here, but we're going to take it out later on anyways, before we can actually make full use of this room anyways. I don't think we actually even need that door, so let's just take that door out. And this is going to need water as well, so it'll be good to have this all right here next to it. Let's see. It'll be easier to put this over here actually. So we'll do plumbing. We'll do the pitcher pump right there. And that's a bit of a haul for that to get over there, but that'll be okay. Let's just go ahead and throw in an oxygen diffuser here. So we have our oxygen coming in as well. So we have our overlays that are important, so we want to look at our oxygen and see it's barely breathable. This is all pretty good. When we pump into this, we'll get some good air. We don't want to touch that yet. We don't want to touch that yet. Let's go ahead and go up here. And let's see what we've got under door number 2 over here. And hopefully it's something that we can make use of early game. Alright, let's go ahead and start. We'll start with our food. Research, so there's a lot of different researches. I like to start with the food, go ahead and get that kind of situated. There. Let's see if we can tear this out. We're going to be see. Now when we come in here to looking at our morale, we should have, oh, we don't have the building yet. So we'll get a +6 nature preserve whenever we come through here. We're already probably getting a pretty good decor bonus here. We never set up our actual other work times, so only need 2. Oops, I pressed on the wrong one. Only need 2 downtimes and 2 bedtimes, really. Starting off, because that'll keep you pretty rested and pretty good. so we got access to some new stuff and some even newer stuff. So we can do egg crackers, farm tiles, electric grills, and furniture. So we're going to, now we're going to start, let's start working on our power. All of this stuff's important. I don't think there's anything that's early game, anything that's just necessarily way more important, because you're going to need all of those early access researches. Let's go on up here. And that'll drop us all that down here. Really interested to see what's if you see these Nutrium tiles, you can't dig through those, and when there's 4 of them together, it's gonna be some sort of geyser or a volcano even, or something crazy like that. Alright, so let's go here. Now we're going to start setting up for our ranches, because we're going to do a bunch of ranches. I like to do a bunch of ranches, so I like to do what's called a water lock, because we don't know what we're going to be ranching in there. We might need it. I like to kind of have it set up for everybody. So we left a second space. We got someone that is skilled up. So let's take a look. Let's do the hard digging here. Improved construction, and that should be our research girl there, or guy. Alright, so now we can do level 2 researches. So let's get that unlocked. Alright, our coal and wood burners. We don't have wood on this map, so then we'll do station here, or door rather, I mean. Alright, so fertilizer, it's not bad. Let's see what we got here. Rocketry, supply and farming. We do need farming. I can't do digging. We actually just don't want any of those guys. I've learned to be a lot more selective on who you take in, because later on you're gonna be regretting picking some people. Alright, and then we want to do 96 tiles is the room size for a ranch. So from here we're doing 96. So we'll go there, and that leaves 96 on the inside. And we'll have to be careful with this. So what we'll probably do is we'll come under, and we'll find a place to drop our polluted water. And we got another water reservoir there. And that's about it. Wonder if there's anything in there. Probably not. Let's set this to 9. Alright, so we got that. Let's go and... no, not that one. Let's go ahead and... let's get our automation unlocked, because we'll need that next. put our Great Hall here. And we'll close up this side once it gets all dug out. Because we want our living quarters all to be fairly self-contained. And stations, let's go ahead and put our supercomputer in here. That's the downside of getting your research going early, is it just takes up so much resources. Alright, so we got our automation going. Duplicate motion sensor, that's good. Because that's what we'll want to queue for our lights. Furniture, we want to keep our stations inside lights because they work faster then. Alright, so let's see if we haven't really uncovered anything else. Let's see, don't see any more Nutrium. Probably gotta dig out further to get to more geysers. Still can't tell what that is. Guess we need to go further. Let's see. It's cold, whatever it is. Homeboy got stupid and jumped up there. Now can't get down. We have to build a bridge over for him. Let's get our people moved off the starting schedule. We don't have any sort of restrictions, so nails, and then who do we got? Ren. There we go. So we want to keep doing that until we get kind of a schedule spread out for the whole time. That way we never are without having someone working. So I think that pretty much, yeah. So there we go. Now we have that's completely, so steam vent, so that's for emitting steam. That's not good. Alright, so we need to get to our insulated tiles before we uncover any more of that over there. We'll close that in, and then that'll be a source of some stuff a little later. Alright, so we got our automation. Let's go ahead and get our HVAC up and running. These dupes, they just do everything they can to kill themselves. Like, that doesn't even make sense. I don't even know how they got up there. Alright guys, anytime today. I feel like they're pulling out of this rather than the other way. Alright, there we go. Alright, so we got that in. Now let's put our food in. Furniture. Let's put a mess table in. Need our recreation building or water cooler. And whenever we put that in, we want to go ahead and we never connected this to power. We want to make sure we disable that, otherwise it'll just eat up water the whole game. Alright, so we got that stuff done. Alright, so we're going to be building an electrolyzer setup early game. So let's go ahead and get that set up there. Alright, let's see what we get. Alright, so we got Oxalite as a choice, and then we got some people. We definitely don't want to decrease strength, so that guy's out. Though that would have been phenomenal if that wasn't the case. Oh no, we got plus 18 strength. So it's still plus 15 with increased excavation. It's actually pretty good. Yeah, even though he's got the noodle arms, he's still got a lot of strength. Alright, let's do the increased carry in there. Oh, probably good. And once this is done, we'll do this one next, just so we can get our park sign down. And we'll future-proof with this. Use my stables here. Go ahead and have all that queued up. And let's go ahead and have our cots built out for more as well. Alright, so chlorine. I don't see any Drekos. We want to get our Drekos up early as well. because that's where we're going to get our plastic so we can get our comfy beds up quickly. We don't have anyone, I don't think, with ranching or farming as a bonus. So that's going to slow us down on getting our ranches up. There's our electrolyzer set up there. Alright. Let's go and get this real quick and then we'll hop back on this plan. We need to get this as well. And then these two. We can skip the ranching. These we don't need for a while. But then we do have natural gas. We do have one right here. So maybe we do it a little earlier than normal. Let's go and get rid of these. We don't need these anymore. They're just going to keep filling those and using those instead of the other ones, which is where we want, because we want them to be washing their hands so they're not nasty. Attribute. So the more they do stuff, like Ren, we got stupid shine lights in there. That's gonna be, hopefully we can get rid of those. Station, furniture, alright, cool. We can get our park sign in there. And that'll get us going. So that we're going to see a big boost in morale from that. Take this side out. Doors there. Alright. Need this one and then that one. We got 40,000 food. So we're still good for food for a minute. Try not to get going too early. As on the food, because what happens is you'll overproduce and then it takes resources to be growing all of the food. And we can auto harvest. We don't want to do the Blier Bruffs because they're just a decor item, but the food type ones we auto harvest, and that'll help. And we can do, that'll help with decor as well. Let's go ahead and put us a light source right there. Alright, everyone's got mess tables, everyone's got beds, and we have our plumbing. Let's look at our schedule. We have let's see, Ilaria. Let's put her down here, so we got them on staggered schedules. Keep these doors open. That way they don't have to stop and open the doors every time. Seems like a minor thing, but over the course of the game, actually adds up to a pretty substantial amount of time with them opening and closing doors. Alright, so we got there. Now let's go ahead and get our hydrogen generator is what we need from here. And then we're going to have to get our rock crusher in order to get our materials to make what we need. So we'll need that, and then we'll probably pop down here for the gas filter as well. Now let's look at where we want to build this. We don't want to build it anywhere hot. It'd be nice if we had a cold biome nearby, but we don't. Unfortunately, that's rather is actually rather unfortunate. Alright, so now if we look, we have a big boost now. Everyone's 10 or 11. So what that'll do is that'll actually put everyone, if we look at the people, you can see that their morale, so if we go to the bio, you can see the increase, all of these things. So he'll be a sparkler streaker, so that'll help it'll help the decor on a whole bunch of other things. Alright, and then we got all these. We need to look at the decor, so we're pretty nasty. This is pretty good. The shine bugs are great for decor. We just don't want them in our living quarters. So having them out and about helps a lot. Down with a ladder here. And let's see. Yeah, I think we'll put our polluted water here. We'll come put our ladders in right there, and that'll give us a good place to drop this, and then we'll bring this over too. Alright, so we got that research done. Let's go ahead and we get our rock crusher. We don't have a rock crusher yet. We need that. So we've got it going. We got we're going to do a series of ranches and farms right here. Alright, so we got a rod crusher. Let's go ahead and put us in another layer up here. Let's go dig that out. Let's get this here. And I forgot to inspect this. It'll get us a hard drive that we'll need for research later. Alright, nutrient bars we don't really need. Can't do researching, which is fine. Rocket and operating isn't that great. Digging and supplying is good, but the decreased construction kind of sucks. Can't do cooking. Detreat, can't dig, can't research. So this is just tidying and operating. So I guess I could build and tidy and operate. That's got a 12 bonus. That's pretty good. This does have a static level 2 iron gut. This is 3 negatives though. I think we can't bypass that. So, all right, let's open up the skills. Let's get tinkering. That'll put them on there. And then here, let's get the super hard digging. And then her stuff will go up once everything is. So we have 6. We got 6 cots filled, so we're good there. Let's look at our schedule. Alright, we don't have more than, let's see, that's Nisbet. Let's move Nisbet down here. And that'll put 1 person on each of the schedules. Keep everyone evenly popped out, and then we'll just move on down through. Alright, refinement. We want a rock crusher in here. Just put it there. And we'll be taxing our power, but let's drop that in there. Alright, I think we are about ready to go set up our oxygen generation. I think we have everything unlocked that we need. Yep, alright. Let's just go ahead and we'll get our plumbings orchestrated too. I was really hoping to find somewhere cool, like having a cold biome right next to our base. That way we don't want to be pumping hot air around. We want cold air. And it's going to create heat as well, so you want to watch out for that. Alright, so where can we put this? That'll be not a detriment. I want to go up in any of that. Kind of thinking right here. Let's deconstruct that. And we'll just come out of this and then we'll stay out of that area there. Alright, so what we're going to do is 2 airflow tiles, 4 normal tiles, then 2 more airflow tiles. And then we're going to come up with this here. And we'll come here. Then we need 2 more manual locks here and here. Ventilation, we're going to put in gas pumps. Oxygen, we're going to get our electrolyzers. There we go. And then our sinks. Alright, so power will run. Just do a little cross here. And let's run this down here. And now we need to go to plumbing. And we'll put in a liquid pump here. We'll drive this up here. And that will bring this over for our plumbing there. And we can bring that down in there. We'll dig all this out here. That'll give access to finishing that, putting that in. And then we need to dig out here. Alright. Now this will be a self-contained unit, so what we're going to do is we're going to come through and put in our power as well. So we need to get our rock crusher running. We will do, let's queue up 10. We want to set the line to constant. So as eggshells drop around the map, we'll be using those. Alright, so for power, we're going to put in a hydrogen generator, and that's what's going to run that. Ventilation, we are going to run, this is where our oxygen will mostly come from. So we're going to run that through here. We'll want to make sure, careful not to ever put anything through this because it will absolutely take out our plants and then we'll lose our nature preserve, which is not good. Alright, so we got that. And then we're going to have this coming here. But we want to run it into a filter first. So let's come through, do our base. Let's get our tiles in place here. Oh, and there is another research that we need to do before we really get going, is we want to unlock our gas reservoir here. Alright, so power, we have enough to put our smart battery in. So we'll put that there. We'll run our wire. And that'll run right into that cross there. And we'll put in a manual generator to get things rolling. We want to come into our automation. We'll run an automation wire from here to here. So essentially what that'll do is that will turn this off whenever the battery is full. Alright, and then we will run ventilation. We need to, oh, we don't have we don't have the research for that in place either. We need to be able to get the gas filter in. So and we're going to do a full filtration system for the whole base. So we'll be set up for that. Alright, so we got our one ranch pretty much done here. Let's go ahead and 1, 2, 3, 4. second one. Now this can be a ranch or a farm. They're both the same size. And we'll just leave this in here for now, just so it's a nice even. Go to mop that up. There, guys can stop walking in as much water. Once this gets built, we'll stop stepping in it all together. Try to get rid of the soggy feet debuff here. Alright, there's our insulated tiles. So let's go ahead and put those in for that. Alright, research. Yeah, we still need to get this done. Then we need to do a gas filter before we finish all that. I'm gonna set these to open while we work, because we want to go ahead and clear, like sweep all this out prior to really getting started. And we'll just put some, I feel like this is a, we don't need it too tall for these storage bins. We'll put this little storage depot right there. And then we can sweep all this out as well. Alright, Neil's got a skill point. Let's see. Yeah, let's do the super hard digging there. That, and let's see what we're gonna get here. Sandstone, that's kind of a waste. Decreased bathroom, we do get 3 skills. Tidying, rocketry, and building. The +2 in plumbing. That's kind of meh. Another +2, but that's decorating, cooking, and farming. We do need some farming. Was really hoping to get a rancher by now. 3 excavation, creativity. Can't do researching, that's fine. I think we need to get the farmer though, unfortunately. Alright, so Bert, let's get you on farming. We'll probably put critter ranching before crop tending, I think. Alright, so we're still at 38,000 kilocalories. So we're good on that for the moment. It looks like Son's got another. Let's see. We're pretty good on here, so we don't have to necessarily stay on that track. Is there anything specific we need? Let's see, +2 to construction, that's not that big of a deal. We do need the farming. Let's do the improved carrying. I think that's getting a +4 kilogram carry capacity is a big deal. Especially for construction, because they can carry more and be able to build more without having to do multiple trips. Or just fully relying on someone else. looks like they're finishing up our second branch slash whatever. Alright. Get our sweeping going. So we got seven people. That's a pretty good amount. I think we're gonna, at this point, we're going to start being a lot more selective on people. Well, we've also just gotten kind of crap bonuses. I was hoping to get something good to go along with that stuff. We're almost done here. We gotta do this filter. Then we'll probably do... I gotta get branching out of the way. We're a long ways of being able to do here, but we'll probably do fire pole. Speed up our movement around our little base here. And that shouldn't have been built, so let's deconstruct that. Because our pole's gonna go right there. There we go. Alright, so we'll put that there. Actually, let's cancel that. Let's put it directly under it. Here. Alright, now let's do our... Wrong way. We need gases. Where's the filter? Or no. They got it in liquids actually. They got the gas and liquid filter in liquids. Sludge press. Which we don't have any mud on this one here. Alright, 34.57. I'm going to start looking at food here pretty soon. I think when I get about 25 is when you really got to start looking. Let's convert this first one into food. So let's go here. We're not going to do hydroponics. We're going to leave a space. And we'll get at least a few here set up. Alright, we'll go ahead and put in a farm station. Even though we can't really use it correctly just yet. Alright, we got that research done. Let's go and get this going. Alright, gas filter. I'm going to turn that this way. Run this down into that. I'm going to run this down into here. And then we'll have this run let's have it run around and join back in with it here. And this will come up and hook into that because we're going to have hydrogen gas. And then we're going to put in a natural filter with the gas valve afterwards here. Actually, we can go ahead and do that now. So let's go ahead and cancel this here. Don't think that's far enough away. Alright, so ventilation, gas valve, let's rotate it this direction. Come here. Then we need to do 2 gas bridges facing in this way. And we bring this down and around and into that there. And that will prime that one. To go there, and then we will connect this one into that afterwards. You shouldn't need it right away though. And gas bridge that for now. That way it doesn't try to go back in there. Let's not worry about all this up here yet. There, what's their average decor looking like? Alright, so we're at 0. Normally it's like a -1 at this point in the game, so we're doing pretty good there. Food poisoning, and we want to stay away from zombie spores, of course, unless you just want to have your dudes as zombies. Alright, need to put that tile in. Alright, and then we got this, so now we can install this now. Get us some millwood up and running, just enough to keep us rolling. I think we're going to hold off on research for a minute until we get some more of this, we get our oxygen up and running. Let's get this all done over here. All this running. be able to run this on this over here. It won't be self-contained because this generates 80. So that's 480 plus 126, so 720. So if you try to run this one, it won't be self-contained. So this isn't fully self-contained. You have to run the pump off of something else. Alright. Let's look at our guys. We're going to be a lot more researching and supplying. We get 2 on bedside. Can't build. That one's out. It's 5 total with increased strength, which is good. Decreased machinery. I think we're just gonna take the material there. We don't want to get a bunch of people that we can't really use. Alright, so let's hook that up. Disable that building right now. There's nothing running to it. Actually, the easier thing is let's just disable that for a minute. Yeah, let's hook this up to automation grid here, so we can just shut it off at will. Now, if something's going wrong, we don't have to enter in there real quick. Let's do some more of that. We need more copper. See, Lyra's got some more skill. Let's get her to be a powerhouse of clean. We're going to work towards mechanical engineering here because we need to get our conveyor belts up as soon as possible. So we can turn these on and off at will now. hydrogen gas to go through this one. Let's see. I think I faced this the wrong direction. I think I needed to be facing the other direction. Alright, so we need to set that to 1. I guess we'll find out once we run it. Alright, let's close all these. Alright, and enable this. We'll set that as high for right now. Alright, let's watch our ventilation here. Start on at 20, somewhere around 25 is normally what I do. And then it should be self-contained. Once this gets pumped out, eventually all the oxygen will get out of the top here. We'll remove this, connect that there, and then take out this line altogether. And then this should collect all of the hydrogen. Any oxygen should get pushed through and cycled back if that gets overwhelmed. So it'll just take a minute of running for that to get through. So we'll work on that for let that work, and let's see what we've got. Yep, they should be digging out over here. Excellent. Alright, we got that. Here, we need to get us a kitchen. How big is our... I think we'll need bigger space than that for a kitchen. So we'll just make that another bedroom. We need to dig up around the back end here. But let's see how this is going. Yeah, we still got to cycle through all that oxygen. It hasn't quite made it through yet. Eventually, because the hydrogen rises, eventually all the hydrogen will be up here. The oxygen will be down here. Yeah, we need to redo that. So we need to deconstruct here. And we need to bring this, oops, wrong thing. Yeah, we need to bring this around here. should fix it there. And let's see what we got here. Alright, so hatchling eggs, that's good. Once we get someone, ooh, we do need ranching. Of course, I gotta be 50% on athletics, that's horrible. I mean, otherwise he's great, but he's just gonna be so slow. We don't want that. We don't want this loud snore necessarily. We are doing a lot of individual rooms already. Decrease excavation, that's just not good. Let's just go with the hatchling eggs. We'll get a early start for that. Alright, Nisbet got us another skill. Alright, so we need to start looking at food. Alright, so let's come around this other side. Then we'll come down over here just to get rid of that. Let's just go ahead and get some more food up. We could go in and set up a coal generator to take over this manual one here. But I don't know, we want to start creating all that extra, start putting a lot of carbon dioxide out there. I don't think we want to get on that train just yet until we have something to deal with that. Okay, let's get some sweeping in here. Actually, we need to go further over. I don't think that's far enough over. Yeah, that should be good right there. And then we'll do the ladder right there. Also, let us build this without being in the water the whole time. We could just connect it here. It will limit our building out this way. We can always go down as well. We got down and up. Keep it a little more narrow. I think that'll be fine. And then we'll come here. Let's do... we'll use those tiles there. No reason not to. Then we'll connect that in and we'll put a reservoir here. If we take that out, we might be able to build this table in. It does add 35, 30. Oh, the tile adds a lot more. Yeah, so it's these tiles. The table only adds 5, I guess. That's kind of crazy. Figured it would have been more. It's not worth building around. Alright, let's see how we're looking. Still a lot of oxygen. Alright, so let's go. What am I doing? That's the wrong thing. Keep doing it. Let's bring this over. And we'll pop this up over here. Wait, how did that get through? Oh, there must have been a hydrogen down here. Yeah, that stopped up, so that top one wasn't able to keep up. That's how the hydrogen got at the bottom. That'll be okay then. Alright. Man, I'd like to be able to go and get that out. That's just eating up a lot of extra power for no reason. Alright, we need to get our food for sure. We'll do. We don't want to use up water is the problem. That's why I don't like using the bristle blossoms until I get a sustainable water source up. Because your early game water goes pretty quickly. Got another reservoir there to burn through, but one goes there. Alright, Ren, let's see. We got arced. Let's do the super duper digging. Super duper hard digging. Alright, so this is still pulling through quite a bit of oxygen. I think the that backing up there, that really slowed down the process. It looks like we're getting pretty close. Can throw in a center so these don't run the whole time. Let's see. Well, it's got a lot in there. Alright, so our breathability should be pretty optimal. Yeah. Alright, let's go ahead and get this let's get this drained, and then we'll pull this one and this one over as well. Hoping we get something good. Fried mushrooms wouldn't be horrible. Let's see. We did get a ranching, bathroom, bladder. I think we're pretty good on this one. Ooh, ranching and digging, germ resistant. Yeah, this guy's an all-star. That's what we want right there. And we're going to work towards getting him on ranching. Walkway out here. Let's not do the. Let's do this top so we don't waste that there. Snazzy suit, let's put it on Bert. Sun. One coat. Alright. Alright. Neural vacillator, that sounds like a plan. Let's get over to that. Get somebody some bonus skills, that's what that does. Is they get on there and then they get bonus skills according to, I think it's pretty much random. I don't know if it's any other way broken down. core, and then that'll keep that growing. Because that'll be at least a little bit of passive. We don't have to water this guy. Oh, they grow pretty slowly, but we don't have to do anything for it. Alright, so we'll get that done. Let's go ahead and get this in. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Put that there. And finish this digging. Alright, so I think we got these all set. I think this is finally, yeah, this is finally pretty much done here. Let's turn that off real quick. Let all that go through. Alright, now we should be, we can deconstruct that. And then be able to connect that right there. Now we can turn that back on. And it should be working right now. Yep, so top one's only pulling out the hydrogen. If it overflows, it'll come through here and connect in there. Bottom pulls out all the oxygen. And it should be running pretty smoothly from here on out. Okay, so we've got us 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 millwoods. I don't think that's quite enough, but we do have some. 1, 2. We got 3 bristle bottoms and 2 millwoods on the wild side here. Here, and I'll harvest these 2. Alright, we'll get back to researching. We'll queue this up, start working towards our exosuits. Alright, got all that queued up. Looking pretty strong. We got our sleep stuff. Alright, we're getting close to getting down here. Let's see, we'll get over to that vacillator. Close to getting this dug out. So that'll be dug out. Work on get to some all of these auto harvest stuff here. it up here, and that'll get us access to this oxalite. And another grapefruit here. Alright, so we need to get our food up for sure. That's our... I was going to put the kitchen here. I think I'm just going to put it up over here. Alright, so we don't need any of this stuff just yet. Alright, food. Let's do micro masher and electric grill. And I'm not ready to do an egg cracker. We're going to keep the eggs for so mushrooms. Let's see, excavation, small bladder, starry eye. That doesn't help us for a good while. Let's see, it's 8, 5 total. Researching, building, and suit wearing, those are good. Building and decorating are both good too. We do need a decorator, so we'll go that route. So we'll get him on decorations. Let's do ranching and then research there. Let's see, did we already research the ranch? No, we have not. We're not ready for our exosuits, so let's get our ranching first. Alright, time to set up our coal generation. Put that there. Automation wire. From there to there. And then we'll run our power across. There we go. And let's see. It's not a rough to run everything if everything's running at the same time, but everything usually won't be running at the same time, so I think it'll be fine. We'll keep this up as well. Alright, that's still running good. Gas shut off. High pressure, that's actually kind of cool. Alright, now we got our critters. Alright, grooming station. Let's do one here. And we can do one right here as well. Alright, and then we need the critter drop-off. Now we don't need the critter feeders typically. What we're going to do is we're going to do a storage bin. Then we're going to come in and put doors, and we're going to go 1, 2, 3, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, that'll give us more than enough room for our auto sweeper whenever it's ready. And then we'll set these both as hatches. And now we can wrangle up. And we'll move those eggs. Alright. Hatch and hatchlings. Missed one there. Alright, and that should be getting us. So we're gonna put here, and let's put sedimentary rock in. Alright, and we're not going to put in the critter feeder because that actually creates a lot more work for your dupes. What we'll do is we'll fill these up and then just drop them. Let's sweep up these areas. We don't want them eating stuff we don't. Alright, so we got our critters done. We don't really need that just yet. Let's look at the petroleum generator because we do have, or natural gas generator rather. We do have one here. Here we're in water, we're good on water still. And we got our little coal generation and meat generation after they pass. So they live for 100 cycles and then they pass away. Alright. And we're just gonna auto cook everything here. Now the masher, we don't want to use the masher because it uses water for most everything except the berry sludge. We'll do berry sludge on there. Alright, let's put in some more. Let's put in some more cots here. Get us future-proofed a little bit. I am worried about heat off of the steam. I think that's going to be a problem. I've never had one just start that close to me before. Let's do a max of 6. Alright. I think we're looking pretty good. We got us a couple polluted water generations. We're gonna probably put our natural gas over here and dump into here. And we can do a conversion and pull it in for that maybe. Alright. Our setup over here is going pretty well. Doesn't look like we've had to pull anything from over there. So I think we're looking pretty good. Looks like growth food seed. Let's see what we got for people. Ooh, these are some high stats here. It's 9, 12, 11. Researching and buildings, high suit wearing. Narcoleptic kind of sucks. Does have night owl. Increased medicine, agriculture, bladder, and air consumption. Supplying, building, cooking. Yeah, I think this guy is the winner here. Alright, we're at 10 guys now. We need to start being a little more careful. Alright, we're gonna need more food for sure. Let's look at our skills. Nails. Not really that big of a deal. Let's do here. All right, let's work towards our Alright, we need to cook. It's still there. I was about to say, they weren't supposed to get rid of them. Alright, so all that stuff's all harvested. Dust caps. This thing still ain't gone yet. see, it looks like we got some more water up that way. Alright, so I found us a cold biome, so that's good, a little further away than I would have liked it to be. Tunnel through and we find some sleet wheat here. Oh, we never did use this. Oh, let's just throw a bird, I guess. Move the first one on the list. Alright, let's see what I got. Minus 50% air compression. It's probably one of the days that it breathes more. Just like bring them back down to normal. Alright. Alright, that'll give us. Then we got something in here. Let's go check that out. Let's see, who was the. Wait, somebody that had a warm coat. Maybe they'll be the one to go over there. Alright, let's see. Yep, we did not have our people spread out. Put Frankie. Put Bert. Meep. There we go. Got everybody spread out. There's so many little things to like keep track of. It's easy to lose track of it all for sure. Alright, so let's go plumbing. Let's do one shower. Lavatory. I left one just so no one has any accidents while we're waiting for that stuff to be built. And we'll drop those down afterwards. Let's go and get our conveyors ready. We're not gonna have anybody ready to build one for a minute, but good. Alright, we got 2 hatch farms up and running. They're not really bringing me over. I really don't like doing it. Well, let's just throw those in. I'll make it a little more straightforward. %, 95%. That guy's almost done. Really good. Seems we're getting close. We're at 30k. So that'll be good. Keep this thimble reed hooked up. Alright, so let's see what we got here. It's more water than we want right there for now. See, doctoring, we don't really need a doctor that has reduced medicine. Don't like narcoleptics. Medicine's not bad. Operating, digging, and doctoring, that's a better way to get it. Decrease in agriculture. Let's see, let's see how we're doing. Oxygen, pretty good. Got 11 people now. Alright, let's see what we got this direction. Some walkers. Get our pipe up. Let's see, what do we need for research now? Get back finishing our Atmos suits for when we're ready for that. see, do we want to do a Sweetle farm? Eat up a lot of sulfur, which we'll need. They do secrete sucrose. No, I think we'll just let them wild. We'll just let them go wild. Alright, let's do a few Grubhub here. Because this needs sulfur. Alright, let's go up another level. Why is that weird? Of course. Wow. I kind of zoned out for a minute there and it just went all sorts of crazy. We don't want... Yeah, and it keeps... There we go. That's what we're looking to do. Yeah, we'll just do something like that. I'd like to keep that wild harvesting going as much as I can. Save us a lot of resources in the long run. Not having to throw in our upkeep stuff there for it. Research do we want? Let's go and get our set in there. Let's look at our decor. How are we sitting? Overall, pretty horrible. Alright, so let's work on that a little bit. Let's throw drywall into our rooms here. So all the places we know are going to be consistently. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11. Alright, so we got 11 here. So we're going to need to do more than that. Alright. Class 5, but it's fast. We want to go fast. Alright, so after all that's in, that should help with the decor a little bit. Something pretty quick and really cheap that we can do. Should have been deconstructed. Thought I'd put that little fire pole through that anyways. Alright. Let's see, what are we looking for? We are looking for medicine or an actual sink. And then let's put another toilet in. You know, put some of that stuff in. And that should get it all up. Made a mess. Why'd you make a mess? It's always frustrating when there's literally like one pipe all the way over here that was causing a problem. Let's see, Pipsqueaks. Yeah, let's just get one of those. We don't need more people right now. I feel like we're escalating up too quickly on that. Getting our polluted oxygen up out of the way. Get that to mop this all up. go. You're almost there. Let's see. I don't know that they don't really excrete anything, do they? They just eat. Alright, so got our hatches going for coal and food. We've got one of our farms running. Not enough though. We got 43,000. We are nature harvesting a pretty good amount right now. Yeah, once we get to the sleet wheat, we'll get some good food off of that. Let's get our deodorizer up. Where is that? I don't remember where that is. There it is. Then we'll convert all this polluted oxygen. We'll put in one right around here. Let that keep popping up, and then it'll convert into oxygen as it comes over, and we'll be good to go. Alright, still running good here. Getting a nice little stockpile. 195. $159 rather. We could probably put the center here and cut down on our Alright, we got 2 on critter ranching now. 2 on art. That'll be good for that. Alright, we need working towards our mechanical. Yeah. Hard digging. Yeah, let's get us another hard digger. And yeah, ending there. That'll help with our farm. Alright, research. Got our oxidizer in, sweet. Let's do this for, and let's get our oxygen. Let's get a deodorizer right here on this lip. And mechanized, let's see. Yeah, we have to use up water. Makes polluted water, so 1,000 for 1,000, so it doesn't. So it does overall. It starts increases the heat. Yeah. So if we start getting a big, how are we doing temperature wise? We're not doing too bad. We do have a pretty good amount of heat down here. Let's disable this building. Alright, franking. Let's get our use up here. Alright, and then we can get a get the sand in there. Should be a lot better now. Alright, our oxygen is all looking pretty solid right now. We've got our living quarters well high oxygenated. Got here. This will start bringing a pretty good amount of oxygen to be fed through as well. And we don't want them to have access up through here. Let's go ahead and close this in. Alright, so I think our little starter base is starting to look pretty good. We've got it more or less proofed out for the future. Got a shower that's going to help with getting rid of a lot of these other abilities, getting our morale up. We've got a lavatory. Only up thing I have, I'm not really sure how we're going to work with this steam vent here. because I don't have a pool. I like being near a cold biome with those. That's always nice. But our cold biome's all the way over here. It's a bit far. Well, we got our ranch farms through here. Ooh, that's a good rancher. It's stronger, tidier. It will put a lot of natural gas out, which is okay. We can harvest that as well. Increase the core. Or we can do operating, researching, digging. A lot of benefits here. So we want just a specializer, yeah. Let's just do a specializer there. We're gonna put her on tidying. And then priorities, we're gonna go and we're just gonna set her as alright. Haven't seen any Drecos yet. Would like to get a Dreco farm up. There's none in this one. None over here. We do have a Morb. And get. That's a whole nother. That's a good way to get some polluted oxygen. And set them up with the others there. Alright, well, I think this will be good for our first episode. And next episode we'll hop in and we will get going on some more advanced stuff. This was all very beginner oriented. Just getting through these first steps. Then we'll get into some of the fun stuff leading up. Alright, thanks for watching.